She's an event planner? Oh no, wait. She's a big screen actor? Nah, she's a content creator. And a digital media expert? She is actually all of it. I have with me Anaga, who will discuss about how she manages to don so many different roles while maintaining a work-life balance. So whether you are a solopreneur, an entrepreneur, or someone who's lost your job during this lockdown, or a fresh graduate, stay tuned because she's here to help us implement our plan or just act on our plans.
Hi Shakti and hi everybody. Thank you so much for having me on your channel, Shakti. First of all, it's very commendable to see women start their own YouTube channel and take a step towards, working on their dream life. And I'm very happy to be on this channel and answer certain questions if that would help anybody out there who's on a similar journey like mine.
Since you're a digital media expert, it requires you to be active across various social media platforms. So, apart from the fact that social media is a great tool for us to connect with people, to grow our business, or to pursue our passion, it is also a great source of distraction. So, how do you manage to maintain that work-life balance?
Okay, wow, this is a great question to start off with because I call it a constant battle. I'll tell you why. I'll first give you the simple solution to this problem is to have a fixed time to see your social media and strictly avoid using your cell phone during the other parts of the day. But I call it a battle, constant battle, because I see what I do usually is I put my phone into silence and keep it away and focus on one task or 1 hour completely. I put it into my work. And then what happens, I see my phone after the task is done or after 1 hour when I take a short break is when I see my phone for another 5 minutes. So I do this almost every day, but there are bad days. So I do end up not following this rule and end up scrolling through my Instagram feed and get lost for about an hour. And that is why it's a battle, because every single day I need to make an effort into this as to, not let social media distract me from my way of work.
You were an event planner and you found your calling in digital marketing. So what do you want to tell anyone who isn't really sure about the career path that they want to take, or they don't really have a clarity on what they are passionate about?
First 3 years after my graduation, I have done several odd jobs before I could finally call digital marketing and social media management as my passion. I would see myself doing for the rest of my life, right? So I would, if you are not sure of what your passion is, I would say list out several different things that you think you want to do and that might be in your reach that you could probably try doing. Start from one, whichever you feel the closest to, and probably you will end up liking it, probably you will not, but at least you will figure out that this is not your career or this is your career field or that you can try doing. I wouldn't consider the first 3 years of after my graduation as a waste of time, because I have actually picked up several different lessons from the other things that I've done. For example, I've learned how to manage time from my event planning days. Everything is a lesson in life. You will have something to learn from everything that you'll do that will keep you going in, which might be helpful in the other parts of your career as well.
Also, while researching about you, I chanced upon the fact that you are a main screen actor, but you haven't really mentioned it on your social media handle. Is there any specific reason for that?
So yeah, for all of those who do not know, I have acted in a major role in a Kannada movie which is yet to be released. And so that movie happened super unexpectedly in my life. And though I have always loved, doing dramas in schools and colleges, and I have loved being on camera, be it posing for pictures or doing some random videos, I have never ever aspired to become an actress. And that movie happened really unexpectedly. It was not in the plan. And to answer your question, I have never intended to hide that, I have acted in a movie, because I am super proud of that movie, the team, and how well written my character was. But I have always wanted to be known as an entrepreneur or a businesswoman and not as an actress. And that is why I do not have the actress tag on my bio.
So that's it for part 1 of this video. I plan to do it in 2 parts so that there is audience retention and it's helpful for everybody. So all of you entrepreneurs, solopreneurs and dreamers, watch the next video where Anaga would share her 2 cents for you, and she would also help us understand how to pursue your side hustle along with a full-time job.